All right, so I'm gonna be showing you guys how to remove the valve springs and replace the valve stem seals on a 2JZ GE head. A lot of the heads that are like this, you know, I mean, you can do what I'm doing, or you can get a special tool. Special tool is roughly around $80 to $100, but this is how I've been doing it. Okay, so first off, what I like to do is I lift up the head, a piece of towel, you know, just kind of roll it up into a ball. Put it right where the valves aren't going to be able to push out too far. Just make sure that it's down in there. And what I like to do is take a size 14 socket, and then what you do is you're going to hammer it. So when you hammer it, these locks right here, they'll pop out and they won't fly out because they'll be all just in here. So you're going to do that. We're going to hammer it just like that. And when you bring it up, your lockers are off. Make sure you don't lose these. These are very important. So then what I like to do after that is take a needle nose plier. You know, some are better than others. You can get a tool, they're like 30 bucks. And you're just gonna kind of wiggle the valve stem seal around in here. And it should be coming up. There we go. We'll take this bad boy out. And then with the new one, what I do is I just kind of push it in, make sure that it's centered. And I take a size 10 millimeter large long socket, push it in till you hear it, you can feel it click. Now there's like 2 steps to it, so when it hits the second step, it's in there. I'll put this bad boy back on. So what I like to do is put these little lockers in. Put those in just like that. And there's this tool right here. I believe this is a drum brake tool. But anyways, those in the old tool chest. Fits perfect, and you're able to see when they lock. So I guess you can use this right here, but then you wouldn't be able to tell if both of them are in. So I just do this. I push in on it. Towel's already underneath there where the valves won't go down any further. And then what you got to do is, so when you push in, let's see, try to get a shot of those lockers. You see those lockers? So when I push in, I like to wiggle it a little bit. Just make sure that it gets in. There it goes. And just like that, they're all in there. Then what I do is I like to take an extension right at the top of the valve. You don't want to bang too hard because you don't want to damage it, but just a couple times to make sure that it's nice and locked. And then that is pretty much it. So that's how you do it. I've done the first 2 already. Moving on to the next 4. And then this is all the intake side. And you do pretty much the same for the exhaust side. And that is how you do it. And I've been doing this for like the longest time. So, and it's always worked for me. It's never failed. Or you can get a fancy tool. Make the process a lot faster. But of course, that's like $80 to $100. Cool. Thanks for watching.